Hey Aries, so this is a love reading on how your partner or love interest feels about you right now. And we're going to be using the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck to find out. So let's see. How does Aries partner or love interest feel about them right now? How does Aries love interest or partner feel about them right now? We have the Seven of Cups. And the Eight of Wands. So for some of you, I'm still going to carry on, but I'm just going to read the ones that came out right now. The person that you're interested in, or the person that you are with, they feel like you have multiple options. They feel like they're not the only one. They feel like you have your eyes set elsewhere. So even if this is someone that you're not with right now, in terms of you guys have kind of stopped talking, there's been a bit of a break, this is you guys as well included. Whatever your relationship dynamic is, the person just basically feels like you have multiple options. They also don't know where they stand with you. So for some of you guys, they're just like, where do I stand with Aries? Like, do they actually like me? Are they being deceitful? You know, do they want money off me? Like, what is it? Is there a hidden agenda? They're not really sure. So they're just like, they don't know where the connection is going to go because they feel like you haven't made that very clear. And for some of you, if you know where you stand with this person, if you know that you're taking them very seriously, then for some of you it could be a thing where your person feels like, I'm seeing where it goes with Aries. I'm not sure if I want to take them serious yet, but they are one of my options. So for those where you know that you're not really taking your partner seriously, they know you're not taking them seriously. I'm just letting you know that. So if you guys are like, I'm just testing the waters with this person, your person knows you're just testing the waters with them and they feel like an option. If you're very serious with your partner, or love interest, and you've made that very clear to them, they're still kind of like, I don't really know if I want to take it as far as you want me to take it because I don't know if you're worth it. So they're still a bit hesitant when it comes to you. What is rude, because if this is the person that's hesitant about you and you're very sure of them, they definitely want sex off you, I'll tell you that much. So they're like, yeah, I mean, we can get jiggy, we can be intimate 100%, but that don't make you my girl, that don't make you my man. So I'm going to warn you guys out there, I'm feeling a lot of testing the waters energy. So if you're not trying to get heartbroken or anything like that, please, I would advise you. To be fair, I shouldn't really be giving advice. I'm just supposed to be telling you what's going on in the situation. But if you're being very serious and this person has player energies, it is a player energy and they do want to be intimate. You just got to remember that they're just trying to be intimate and everything else is not promised. Commitment is not promised. So when you're being intimate with this person, or if you're going to be intimate with this person, you need to realize that it's not as serious as you want it to be. If you're the person that's being serious, does that make sense? Okay. If you guys are the ones that are taking things slow, because remember, this is a general reading, so I have to apply it to all the Aries out there, if you know that you're someone that's trying to just chill, have a good time with this person and not take it too seriously, they do want to be very intimate with you as well. So they're like, okay, cool, I know Aries is just kind of treating me like, you know, I'm just one of these options, cool, but I still want to be intimate with them. I still want to see them. I still want to go places with them. So they want to go places with you. They want to travel with you. They want to be intimate. They want to actually be around you, even though you've made them an option. For some of you, if it's a dynamic where you've made this person an option, the person you're with has very low self-esteem. So it's like they don't mind that you have made them an option. That's really sad, but you know, who am I to comment? But yeah, so for those where you know that you are viewing this person as an option, they know it too and they're fine with it. I actually, to be fair, intuitively, I don't think that they're fine with it, but they're going to put up with it because that's how bad they want to be with you, basically. Let's see what else comes out. We have the World in reverse. Wow. So for those where you're not taking this person very seriously, they feel like, okay, cool, Aries isn't taking me seriously, so maybe I just need to prove myself and I just need to spend more time with them, and maybe the sex and the intimacy make them want me more. So basically, I'm just gonna stay. So they're gonna stay around. So I'm telling you guys, even if they're like, oh, I'm never talking to you again, I'll go away, don't ever speak to me again. They're not really going away. They're going to stay there. They're going to stay with you because they can't leave you alone. And for some of you, it's actually a thing where they're dick whipped. If you are under 16, you shouldn't be watching my channel. Sorry, I'm actually going to put that in my description box. I'm going to say, if you're under 16, you can't be watching this because it's just not going to work. But yeah, they're basically the sex keeps them with you. The sex makes them still interested, so they're gonna stay. It's just a lot of physical attraction as well. So it's the fact that you look good as well, Aries. They're just going to stay. If you know that you're someone that takes this person very seriously, they're like, this is a connection that's going to last forever. It's never going to end. So this person just feels like this connection is not, I wouldn't say it's solid, but this connection is a situation where I'm just never going to leave Aries. I'm not going to do it. Even if they do, they're going to leave you for what, 2 days, come back, 2 weeks, come back, and they couldn't really do it. I don't know what hold you have over this person, Aries, but they're not going to leave you. I'm letting you know that right now. And also, they kind of feel like you have a lot of opportunities. You have a lot of so it's not just like options when it comes to people romantically and platonically, but you have a lot of business opportunities as well. Your person feels like you're going places, so they also don't want to get left behind as well, because some of them feel like, I was with you from the beginning, I was with you when you didn't have anything, so how dare you try and leave me behind? That's not working. You can't do that, Aries. Like, I've known you from when you was nothing. I know that's rude to say, guys, but like, this is some of you lot's love interest or partners mindset. I knew you when you didn't have shit. I knew you when you didn't have anything. So leave who? Not me. So they're going to basically stay. Let me see what else. I'm getting a lot of anxiety when I'm reading. So I feel like this person that you have a romantic connection with, they have a lot of anxiety. Some of them have anxiety disorders, so they may behave in frantic ways or ways that don't make sense to you because they have to deal with this on a day-to-day basis. Okay, how does Aries partner feel about them? Okay, loads of cards wanted to come out, but I'm going to take the one that actually fell. This is and I just said this is Seven of Pentacles, because they basically feel that you are planting seeds and they're growing, in terms of, if you have business ideas, they're going to go well. You're at the beginning stages where you're like, okay, cool, I've planted this business idea is eventually going to grow into an even bigger tree than it has now. So I feel like for some of you, it's not so much the beginning stages, but you've gotten something out of what you've invested in. So some of you do invest in, but some of you, it could just be that you invested a lot of time into your business, and you're seeing profit, or you're seeing some results out of it. Your partner can see some results out of it, and they're like, oh my gosh, Aries is planting this tree, or this business idea, and it's going to get even bigger and bigger and bigger, and they want to reap the benefits of it. I'm very sorry, guys, but there's only one cup card here, and it's the Seven of Cups, and there's the sea and all these different things in the cups, right? So I don't think, when your person thinks of you, I'm not saying that they don't love you, but the whole motivation to stay with you isn't, I wouldn't say it's strictly love. Is because you're a very abundant person, and you have a lot of things going for you. So they're like, I'm not leaving Aries, because no, that's an L. That's an L, not only in a romantic sense, that's an L in a sexual sense, because I ain't getting no better sex than Aries can give me. And two, that is an L in a business sense, because I could have done business with this person and my money could get even up. If I'm with Aries, they're going to help me elevate. So why am I going to leave them? It's just an L in so many aspects, and they're just like, I don't want to put myself through that. I'm not going to take that L, so they refuse. But also, if some of you, that is where you don't have a business at all, you're just working very hard, and you're receiving a lot of money and praise for it, and your partner or love interest sees that, and they're like, okay, all right then, that's what Aries is doing. Okay, well, they just think that whatever you do, it grows into success, and they really respect it. For some of you, they respect the hustle, and that's what makes them attracted to you also. I wouldn't say romantically attracted, but sexually attracted and physically attracted. Yeah, you are your eye candy in that respect. So yeah. At the moment that we have the Six of Pentacles reversed, so yeah, they just feel like you're gonna leave them behind, and they don't want to get left behind. I feel like I tried to do a reading for Aries one time, and it didn't really work. Like it wouldn't really upload. It was a problem, but this card did come up, and they just basically feel like you're not going to be generous with your time. So some of you, they feel like you're not being generous with your time or effort, basically. No, you're not being just generous with your effort. What the hell? Okay, maybe that might make sense, but you're just not being generous with your time, because you're using your time and energy to invest in yourself. And as much as they respect that, at the same time, that it makes them feel a bit insecure, because, as I said, they're going to get left behind. And for some of you, where they are taking you seriously, because I feel like I didn't really comment on that too much. They feel like they can grow with you. So for those of you where you're in a solid connection, they feel like whatever they build with you will grow. If they have children with you, they can have multiple children. They can try. If they saved for a house, you guys can buy a mansion, because both your incomes together is that. Like, they feel like you guys could be a power couple. So they think it could only go well in a financial sense anyway. So yeah. But for some of you, even though you have a solid connection with this person, and you know that they're taking you seriously, this is for those where your partner's taking you seriously, they just kind of feel like they would like more time from you, like more time and focus on them, because they feel like you're not really giving it as much as they would like. But I know Aries are hustlers out here, and I know they're hard workers. So you got to get with it. It is what it is. They're going to be working very hard. If you don't like it, come off the train then, because the train's going to keep running. Okay. So, that's how they feel about you right now, Aries. But now we're going to see how they're going to behave during August 2021. How's Aries gonna behave? Aries partner or love interest going to behave for August 2021? How is Aries partner or love interest going to behave during August 2021? So 10 of Wands reversed. So for some of you, if you know this person's not really taking you seriously, I'm telling you one is because obviously for some of you, no offense, but your person's just, you know, someone that just doesn't want to commit to one person. They would like to go out there and, you know, flirt with multiple people. That's what they do. So they're just not going to take the connection seriously. If you even say something like, well, that's it, then we're over, they'll be like, okay, bet. Like, all right, fine, cool. Like, okay. And then for some of you, if this person takes the connection very seriously, I'm going to tell you right now, they're still going to behave that way in terms of, like, for some of you, it's a thing where they act like they don't want to be with you, but they actually really, really want to be with you, but they don't want to look desperate because you're making them feel like they're desperate. So if you are in a solid connection with this person, they don't want to come across needy, so they're going to behave like it's not even a big deal. Okay, cool. If you say something like, well, you know what, I can't really spend time with you today, it's just not going to work, like I've got too many things to do, they're going to be like, okay, cool, like that's fine, I'll even care anyway, like no one's hurt, all right, do your thing, Aries, like. But really they're burning inside, but they're just going to behave like they don't care. This is how they're going to act. So these are the ones, for the ones that are going to for the ones that, you know, take you very seriously, they're going to behave like they're not bothered that you're not spending that much time with them, and it is what it is. And for those where you know, the person doesn't take you very seriously, they're just going to continue not to take you very seriously because they're a player. So it's like two different groups for the Aries people out there right now. How is your partner or love interest going to behave in August 2021? We have the Three of Swords. So for some of you, I feel like some of you have been in third party situations, because I feel like someone in the dynamic is a flirt. It's either you, Aries, or it's the person that you're with. Either way, they've created a third party situation. I think it's multiple times as well, because I saw the Seven of Cups. If they are the person that has, and I feel like for a lot of you, it is the person you're talking to that has created the third party dynamics, but they're acting like the victim. So what they're going to do is be like, well, you know what, I don't even care anyway. You never trusted me anyway. I didn't even take that person seriously anyway. Like, you're doing too much. How can you not talk to me over that? They're gonna try and make themselves the victim when you're the victim in this situation. So they're just gonna act butthurt and upset. That you basically are tired of their deceitful behaviour. So they're going to act very hurt if they are the person that has been introducing third parties. If you are the person that's been introducing third parties into the connection, they are not getting over that. They're trying to heal from that, and in order for them to heal from that, they're gonna not be around you too tough. They're not gonna take you very seriously because you've hurt their feelings. So they're just like, I can't believe you did that to me. It's very much in the energy of, I can't believe you did that to me, Aries. I loved you, and you're introducing third parties into the connection. Are you alright? Like, they're upset. So yeah, they don't like stuff like that. If you're not in a third party situation, it's just a thing where you haven't been giving your partner a lot of energy or time and effort, and it's really hurting their feelings, and they might even talk to you about that. They might even say, do you know what, yeah, I don't even want to spend too much time with you. I don't even want to take you seriously, because do you spend time with me? Did you consider me? When cool, you're trying to build yourself and that, but if you're trying to be in a connection with me, you need to spend time with me, Aries. What is that? So they're gonna feel hurt about it. some of you, it's not even you. If everything's going well and you're introduced no third party, and you've actually been giving your partner effort, energy, and time, it's a thing where they could be going through something outside of the connection, and it's affecting the connection. Sometimes people go through some personal issues and then they bring it into their relationships. For some of you, you're going to be going through that. So this person might have gone through heartache when it comes to family, heartache when it comes to friends. And because they fall down altogether, when it comes to your connection, I know you guys are very upbeat, optimistic, and energetic. They might be the opposite because of things that's happening outside the connection, and it might kind of drain you or make you feel upset. So I know you guys don't like to feel upset, but you have to also respect that if your partner's going through something, you need to be considerate of that, because I'm not gonna lie, guys, not everyone is optimistic and happy like you guys. You get me? There's some signs that are very sensitive and they get sad about a lot of things. So if you know your partner's someone like that, then I feel like you should consider their feelings and give them time and space, and try not to take their behavior personally if you know it's not about you. So yeah, obviously, if they're like attacking you and saying mean things to you, then I would suggest maybe you should kind of remove yourself a bit and give them time. But if they're just sad in general, just be considerate about that. How is Aries partner or love interest behaving in August 2021? Queen of Pentacles reversed. So if you guys are dating or you're with a woman, she's not going to be very supportive or motherly, and she's not going to look after you. And the reason being is, if you guys know you did something wrong to her, then that's what you get. So she's just like, I'm done with this. Like, obviously you're not appreciating me, so you can get gone. You can go, like, not get gone, because obviously they're not going to leave you, but they're just going to be like, do you know what? Like, I'm not even going to be doing the most. I feel like for some of you, the women that you're in a connection with, they've been doing the most for you guys, and they're like, no, I'm not doing this no more. You're actually taking the piss, Aries. Like, I'm not having it no more. So they're just like, no. If this person is a man, or he has a masculine energy, he's just not going to view you as wife material. He's just not going to view you as someone that will be in his life long term, because they just feel like the way you behave, you can't be in my life full term, in terms of like, you can't be my wife because you don't behave like it. So for example, is if you're so focused on your career, I know that's not very nice in it, but this is how some men think, right? If you're very focused on your career and you're not giving them the time and energy, and you're keeping your options a bit open, and it's the dating stage, they're just kind of like, well, you're not taking this as serious as I am, and you're not really giving me enough attention, so you ain't I wouldn't say you're wife material right now. And this is why they're going to probably, sulk a bit, and, kind of not take the connection that seriously. For those of you where this is a guy, and he is very serious about you, and you guys are in a stable connection, they just feel like you're not playing your role, and they're going to complain about it. They're just kind of like, what are you doing? Are we not in a relationship? Can you fix up a bit? Like, they just feel like you're not providing. When I say providing, it could mean in a financial sense, because some of you may be the breadwinners, but I'm thinking as more as you're not really giving the support and love that a wife is supposed to give, or a girlfriend's supposed to give. So it's like, why are we together then? Like, they're just feeling like something's missing on your end, and they might talk about that. And if they don't, that's what they're upset about. I'll tell you that right now, if they're upset. So yeah, this one's heavy. It's a lot of energy. How is Aries partner or love interest going to behave in August 2021? Two of Cups. Is your partner confused? Are they confused? Aries? Because what's going on here right now? What's going on? What is going on up in here? Okay, this just contradicts the whole let's go. Let's just talk about this. Okay, so basically, as much as they're in their feelings, how you don't give them energy and effort and time, and you were speaking to so and so, you put me in a third party situation, and all these like negative things I was saying that this person feels, right, guys, they still love you, though. They're still gonna be in a relationship with you, though. They ain't leaving you, though. So this is how they're going to behave, and they're going to be very trustworthy. So if you've done something that they feels disrespectful or whatever, if it came to something like the police was looking for you, or something serious like that, or someone wanted you to snitch about something they did, sorry, or someone wants them to snitch about something you did, they're not gonna do it, because they're just like, at the end of the day, Aries is my boo. I ain't snitching on no one. That's my babe. No one's snitching. No one is gonna switch on my person. Like, I'm not having it. I'm still gonna protect them. That the trust is still there in that respect. So they're still gonna be trustworthy, but they're gonna bitch to you about your behavior 100%. They don't like it. So yeah. If you guys are the ones that haven't done anything wrong, this person's still going to be loving to you, but they just kind of feel like you could put in a bit more energy when it comes to the connection. You could put in more effort and time. So for some of you where you're not talking to this person anymore, they still really much, they still feel the connection. They still love you. They still have deep feelings for you. They still feel like eventually you guys could be together. You guys can start again, but there's still a lot of pain there. So yeah, they're just, for some of you, they're just hoping for a second chance, because they feel like the connection's still strong, but they just wish you would behave a bit better. That's just how they feel. And the Lovers reversed is here, so it's like, for some of you, they're still going to be in a connection with you, but the connections, they're just going to make the connection weird, because for some of you, you made the connection weird. So guess what? The connection's weird then. The connection's weird then, because why am I playing my role, Aries, and you're not? So guess what? Like, we're both not playing our role in it. So that's how they feel. For some of you, if you have been playing your role, they just kind of feel like you need to put in more effort, because what you're doing is not working out. For some of you, if this person has actually done something wrong to you, and you haven't done anything wrong to them, they're just not going to change their behaviour. It's not, I know that's very rude, but for August anyway, they're not changing their behaviour. They're going to keep doing the same thing. If they're sitting there talking to multiple women or men, they're going to continue talking to multiple women or men. Like, that's the game, innit? It is what it is. But they're still going to want to be in your life, though. They're still going to want to talk to you. So yeah, they're just like, I ain't changing for you. You're the one that needs to change for me. That's how your person feels. Like, and this applies to everyone. Everyone, like, it's literally a thing where whether you've done something to this person or not, whatever the dynamic is, the whole basis of this reading is your person feels like, I'm not changing. Is you? You're the problem. And even if I did something bad to you, okay, I'm not going to change how I am. Sorry, but that's how I am. But anyways, stop being like that. Let's just keep talking. So some of you, I don't mean to be rude, but some of you in some toxic connections, I'm not going to lie, but it is what it is, isn't it? Everyone, well, not everyone's been through toxic connections. Majority of people have been through toxic connections. It is what it is. No shame in the game. But yeah, that's your reading, Aries. And I will talk to you guys later.